by. Stand by. Stand by. Stand by. Are you ready? Stand by. If finished, unload and show clear if clear. So under shot.
Well, that's another match in the books. It started off a little bit shaky, but I picked up steam as the morning went on. Hopefully that's not the story of my life at Castlewood now that I'm deeply involved on the staff side, but I guess we'll see. So astute viewers might have noticed another possible explanation for my improved performance as the day went on. After the second stage, when the trigger got a little bit sticky again, I swapped back to the stock hammer, with the one with the hammer spur on it, which has pretty much always been buttery smooth for me. I've mentioned it before, but the hammer on the GP100 is a fitted part, and I think the hammer dog on my bobbed hammer is a little bit out of spec. Knowing what I do now, I think the buttery smooth trigger pull the stock hammer gives me is worth more than the potential but not proven better ignition on the bobbed hammer. Eventually I may send the gun to Ruger and have them send me another hammer that's fit correctly, but a backup gun is higher on the list than that, so. Astute viewers might also have noticed the golf glove making an appearance on almost every stage, although the attendant Michael Jackson jokes mostly ended up on the cutting room floor. Practice has convinced me that it's basically always better than to wear the glove than it is shooting with a bare weak hand. Revolver grips in particular are skinny and short, which means my weak hand doesn't have a lot of direct contact with the gun. The glove is pretty much the non-consumable equivalent of grip enhancer. My left hand really locks onto my right when I'm wearing it. I did not wear, however, on Handsy Standards because I hadn't practiced gun handoffs much with the glove on, and I thought a little bit more slip might help. In particular, it's because getting the revolver handoff right is a much more complicated dance than it is with the semi-auto, at least for me. If I just pass it like I would a semi-auto, my right fingertips bind against my left palm. I usually tilt my left palm a bit so gravity helps, then press the gun into my left hand with my right index finger. On the note of Handsy Standards, some people might object to the use of Virginia count, so I wanted to get all those strong and weak hand shooting out of the way on one stage, which means multiple strings, since you can't have both strong and weak hand in one string, and that means a standard exercise, which is the only way to have multiple strings on a single stage, which means Virginia count, or even worse, fixed time. Personally, I don't mind a Virginia count stage now and then, says the guy shooting a division where practically every stage is Virginia count, but I see why it bothers people. The standard exercise, though, is a powerful tool for the club limited by bay size or prop count. It's space and prop efficient, and it lets you do focused skills tests. A stage like this that's otherwise small, easy to set up, fun, beginner-friendly, and still difficult enough to separate the upper echelon of club-level talent, still leaves a bad taste in people's mouths because I'm forced to score it in a way that's not really in vogue. Since it seems unlikely that everyone's going to learn to love Virginia count, I'd be fine with adding Comstock scoring to standard exercises. I do not, however, hold any leadership role in USPSA, nor do I really plan on it, so the preceding sentence is a wish, not a goal. One goal I'm about to complete, though, is finishing this video the day of the match, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.